sick human race pedophile games that you are using me to play. A whole me, a whole me, a whole me. You 30 years plus. You are putting me on a test. You said you gave me. What did they say that they gave me? You said you have been using your pedophile slaves everywhere to say you gave me fame, that you made me a billionaire. You gave me fame. So the fame that you have given me, like I will continue to tell you, is a fame of being mocked, used, abused, humiliated, raped, sexually assaulted, molested since I was 1 year old plus till now in my 30s. That even up to a couple of fucking months ago, your children joined them to grab my ass and my breast on this earth. Above 30 times rape in your pedophile Africa. I'm in your Western world. I've also survived above 30 times rape, sexual abuses, and assault. And then the worst part of it is that it's not only from white, Arabic, Asiatic people, colonial masters in your so-called Western world where you say you have human rights. Also, black people joined them. And not just black people, black women too. You have joined them to sexually abuse me. So quickly, before I go on with my night, because as you can see, this is my bag. This is the sleeping one I bought the other day. And the ones I carry around with me. So, like I will continue to tell you, first of all, for you religious pedophiles involved in this shit, I want you to continue to know that you are all nothing but reflection of your pedophile, rapist, sexist gods, controlling all of you. The same pedophiles that created your fairy tales called religion, because you cannot be a religious person and be practicing a game where pain, rape, sexual abuse, and assault, on top of being humiliated, is practiced with the life of another person. I will continue to tell you, you are all reflections of your God. Now, I'm now also aware that your Didi gang are the Muslim pedophiles, those dog fucking, child fucking pedophiles that their headquarters is their Mecca and Dubai. Just like you have your dog children fucking headquarter of your Christians in your mosque, in your Vatican and in your churches. Just like you have the ones, the Buddhist and Hinduist religious pedophiles everywhere, just like the unbelievers. There is nothing different about all of you. The same group of pedophiles ruling and that created your fairy tale religions, created your politics, created your entertainment industry. They are also in your noble, your so-called monarch leader bloodline, those chiefs, kings, princesses, and noble, everything on this earth, kaput and misery. But it's not my business, because as you know, I have survived this for 30 years. This is why every day when I wake up, I'll continue to be grateful to myself that I didn't bet my innocent breed, my innocent child into this sick earth. I can't even imagine my adopted child that will be under my care on this earth, inside this pedophile shit that I've had to survive for 30 years plus. I don't see any reason why we wake up in the morning I will not be contented and happy for my celibacy, child-free, pet-free, friend-free, no breathing thing in my personal space. I've told you people before, we are not quarreling. I can never ever hate you people, because you don't merit me to stoop my divineness low and put it into energy of hate towards you. You are not oxygen that I need to breathe to survive. None of you helped me to survive the above 30 times rape, sexual abuse, and assault rained on me since I was a child till now, a couple of months ago. Yeah, none of you helped me to survive it. So I don't see any reason why a philosophy mechanized by a man, because this entire pedophilia called pandemic was not made by any woman. A man made it. Man and his group of low self-esteem men that need second moment, that need replacement for their mother's position for when their mothers are dead or tired of their miserability. I have been there. I will continue to tell those of you that have ears, let them hear, irrespective of your sexes, because or of your gender, because these pedophiles, they come now both in female, because this pedophilia was mechanized by men, enabled and supported, cohorted now by females also. Those of you that have ear here, I've been there. Never let no societal mental slavery lie called relationship of any kind, titles and degrees of any kind, fairy tale pedophilic religions of any kind, political alignment or influence of any kind, childbirthing or pet owning validate who you are. Never let none of all of this validate who you are, because the day you die, nothing amongst all of this or nobody on this earth is following you 6 feet. That does not mean they're not going to respect people that are into that shit. It's their business, it's their life, they like it, respect them. But they also, in return, they will respect us, especially a motherfucking divinity, celebrates divine being like me. You must respect me. My name, you must put respect on it. You see me, I'm just relaxed so much at this point of my life that I don't need to even move or look here and there. I'm sitting and watching all of you exposing yourselves, and you are continuously going to continuously know that you are giving me more joy, more happiness, to the reason why no bloody human being on this earth will ever enter my space again. My personal life, my life that belonged to me. I'm just sitting watching you bunch of nobodies, rejected pedophiles everywhere, rejected mammons, rejected idiots, rejected morons, rejected pedo stalkers, rejected, you know, when they say entities that life have rejected, even life have rejected all of you. Because if your life is worthful and you are not rejected by life itself, you will not be going around looking for people like me that is not looking for you. You will not even be going around doing the predating pedo shit directly or indirectly, or be involved in this pedophilia if you are worthful. Because you are worthless and you are looking for somebody to help you carry your emotional miserability, and you're looking for people's light, people's grace to steal and tap from, you do anything in all means to look for people's lights to steal, and then you came to try me. I'm happy you tried me, because like I was saying today to myself when I was waiting at the bus stop, I was at Ikea today and I met a girl, Lisa, in case you are going to see this anywhere, because I was coming towards her to talk to her, and then I know since everybody is being controlled, they told her to leave where she was standing. So as I saw her moving away, I just went back. There's no need. But I'm telling you this, Lisa, and everybody like Lisa, and every human being that still have sense of self at all on the surface of this earth. You cannot be a human being and be controlled by your fellow human beings' philosophy. What does that tell of you? That you are a soul-heart fool. Your independence is now owned and controlled by your fellow human being. I understand the fact that a lot of you are in positions where if you react and try to oppose this pedophilia called pandemic games and all the shit I've seen and all the shit that comes with it, you might be punished one way or the other with maybe one crime or something that you have done in the past, because these pedophiles, they made all of you to believe that, oh, nobody is perfect. As you can see, nobody is perfect. Me, I'm perfect. Oh. From my head to my toes, I'm perfection in person. I'm divine. I'm a god of myself. I'm mother nature. I'm a combination of everything positive and mother nature on the surface of this earth. I am one and only. Before and after me, there is no other. I don't give a fuck about your lie that you tell people that nobody is perfect. This is what you have used to use people's brain. And you also use their past to hurt them. Like in my own, you thought you could use my past to hurt me. You didn't see anything wrong about anything. You have tried to put me under to say she did this thing wrong, she has done this crime. No crime. And I know this is why you are all frustrated. You have not seen anything yet. This is just the introduction, because when we get to the warm-up for the next 59 years, you will know that nobody owns anybody. As long as you can't create breath, you don't own anybody. As I touch my nose now, you will say Arab. No problem. That Arab will fuck you, your mother, your father, your children, even dogs, cats, rats, everything on the surface of this earth will fuck you and your bloodline. Well, with this being said, my phone is getting low. Let me put my charger real quick, because I know that anytime I'm about to whip you motherfuckers like this, you always look for a way to put off my phone, but that is not going to happen today, because I am ready for you people before I go to before I lay my head wherever I'm going to lay my head to sleep today, as the homeless person that you have made me for the past 30-something years, on routine. As a child, you put me on this homeless condition where I was being raped, abused, and assaulted, molested on routine. Then as an adult, you have been doing it for me for the past, because later you want to be saying, oh, it's childhood trauma, she needs therapy. If I was dead by now, none of you will be in my grave with me. You will lie, you will put all the titles and degrees on my dead name, while you will continue your pedophilia with another victim. But I'm glad that Mbatos, Adora, Americana Wachachaka got a lady expensive, Omali Chanwa, one and only. Ngwongwo Kine Wachacho Oranine is here to deal with you all for eternity. You did this that are dog fuckers, child fucker predators, your Arab, your Amond, your Ales, your Buddha, your Ahmed, your Omar. You see all of you put together. Dog will fuck you, fuck your children, fuck your bloodline, fuck your entire generations. And this is something I'm telling every motherfucker that finds out that, yeah, if you ever find out that you are being manipulated like they are doing to me, when you are cursing them, curse their entire bloodline. Because if you curse them alone, their bloodline will grow up and continue the pedophilia where they stopped. So make sure when you are cursing them, you will tie their entire bloodline so that their children, those delulu bastards that they have breeded egoistically, that they did not ask to be breeded, that they have eaten their brains, their childhood, their innocence, will not grow up in the future and go and victimize other people, because this is a generational mental slavery causes that can never be healed. It's incurable. So like I was saying, I've seen a lot of you, I've read a lot of you and your energy that you don't even want to be part of this shit. This is why I'm happy to be in Malmo in Sweden. Like I've told you before, I'm glad I didn't go to another I didn't come to this country first before I went to other countries, because if I had come here, you see the peace I'm finding here now, I will never ever have moved my leg to say I'm going to Paris to learn French, because I loved my French teachers, my white French teacher, my black teacher back in Africa. Or I would have never gone to Germany to go and learn German, even if I was discouraged from learning French, German. I would have never gone there, because people thought you manipulated me. Even I was being discouraged by French people, German people. The languages I had, I said, no, that is your life. This is why I tell everybody, make your own experience be the evidence of every word that comes out from your mouth. Not he say, she say, they say. If you have the opportunity to have your own personal experience it like I've experienced your entire human race for 30 years plus. There is nothing special about any of you. Reciprocated politeness is what we have in common. I will respect you for whosoever you say you are, but outside my boundary, it's none of my business what you do with your life. And you must also know that my life must never be none of your businesses. So as I was saying, if I had come to this mammo, I'm aware that it's a worldwide pedophilia. Like you have your FBI, your CIA in your useless America, who are all pedophile, child fucker, dog fuckers, like those pedo Muslims in Dubai, like those pedo Muslims in mosques, Buddhist and Hindu centers worldwide, like those pedo Christians, Buddhists, and all of them. You are all the same thing. I'm aware. Even in this mammo, the foreigners here, and a lot of Swedish people, they're also into this pedophilia. But I am so glad that I am witnessing for the first time for so long, I don't know how long, seeing Swedish people that are against this pedophilia. See, let me tell you, Swedish fools, there are a lot of your fellow Swedish people that are disgusted by you involving yourself and your land inside this pedophilia practiced by foreigners in your land. Pedosexist, rapist, stalker, men and women, their children, their animals, their dogs, their family. A lot of Swedish people are disgusted by a lot of you Swedish involved in this pedophilia with foreigners in your land. Only that one alone, when I'm going to lay my head, when I wake up every day, since I stepped my leg in this country since 28th of last month, September, there is this kind of special joy it's giving to me. I can't explain it. You need to be me to understand what I'm saying. You need to be me, Adora, to understand what I'm saying. It's so beautiful to finally see. Even without me being friends with them, I'm not talking to them, We are not in any kind of maybe friendship relationship. That's what I'm saying. Or they are acting like they are not into the pedophilia because they are my friends. They are not my friends. Sometimes they don't even talk to me. But when they are pedophiles, clowning around me, you will see their eyes, their energy will change. You will see them defending me directly and indirectly without me even saying a word to them or they talking to me. The disgust in their energy and their spirit when they look at their fellow Swedish people involved in this pedophilia with the foreigners in this land on my behalf gives me joy. You see this land, I'm going to age here. It will shock una. I will continue to let you know that your dirty Africa. You say it's motherland. You love dirtiness, Abi. No problem. Me, I've experienced your Africa. I've experienced the same rape, pedophilia, sexual abuses and assault that they've given me here in this their Western world. I've also experienced it in your Africa. So you see, there is nothing left again for me to experience there. You say you is your motherland, no problem. Your Africa is not my own motherland. This earth is my own land. This earth is the nature that I came here to come and pass through before the same way I was born, the same way I will die. But the entire earth is my land, not your Africa. So you people that your Africa is your motherland, no problem. Die there. Die inside that gutter. You see our black money that your brothers, your colonial brothers and sisters are packing to this side. Me, I'm here to enjoy my own wealth. You see all this infrastructure. I'm not talking of money. Because that fake billionaire that you people have called me and think maybe you will come and use money or titles and degrees to come and justify all the rape you've done to me. It won't work with Adora Law, but time will tell. You will know who the motherfucker I really is. But when I'm saying the wealth, look at their roads. Please just look at paradise. This is night time. In the daytime, I will do another video. This is divine. This is paradise on earth. One boating car pass. You see those your taxi the right boats. That is that they will be boating your children's mouth, your children's asses with dogs and pedophiles in Dubai and your Vaticans and worldwide behind those. All of you that are the boats. So you also have your boats, gang. You have your different gang. In one boat just pass. That boat now is going to boat his mother and his bloodline with dog. Then those of you who are also caught out of the boat will boat yourself with your mother, father, children, dogs, especially like they do in Dubai. So like I was saying, those of you in Africa, enjoy your dirty. That's your gutter, that's your pit. You will die there. Me, I'm glad that I've witnessed the entire human race 360 degrees. This is why I will keep telling you, this has nothing to do with racial problem. It's a human disease problem that can never be cured. And it's none of my business. I've done my part for 30 years. Now I will continue to enjoy my celibacy, my child-free, pet-free, friend-free life. The same 30 years plus I gave you people, I will give myself 30 years. I will not plus it with another 30 years again because it's my life, it belongs to me. Not be alone, I like better thing. You people, you like good thing. Yeah, I like good thing too. So since I'm the best thing that has ever happened to me, that you people enjoyed for 30 years, while you were raping, abusing, and assaulting me, ungratefully, you will watch me enjoy myself to myself now. For 30 years, I will add another 30 to it. This our land too, that is part of Mother Nature, that Mother Nature gave us. Me, I'm on this side. Yeah? That's our black wealth that they are packing from your black Africa to come and be infrastructurizing this part of the whole world. Your diaspora. I'm here now. I'm enjoying it too. That's your culture that you say you have in that your dirty Africa. That me I've learned. I have inside of me. I'm also in this side. My other culture, I'm coming here to also enjoy all of them one after the other. You will see me travel worldwide. Country to country, place, city to city, all my origin that Mother Nature left for me in different places. Table for one, bed for one, celibate, child free, pet free, friend free. I will be enjoying it. You will be seeing it with your eyes. You blacks, you will be dying in your gutter. That money that they're investing inside that this pedophilia you are following them to practice, you are in gutter practicing pedophilia. Your brothers and sisters, white, colonial, Arabic, Asiatic bloodline, they are in paradise practicing it. It makes me wonder how you blacks can continue to think you have the audacity in 2024 to still be accusing colonization of what you are purposely giving yourself into. especially those your black born pussy low self-esteem traditional leaders. Let's just leave those political religious ones, the ones that say they are traditional. You make me wonder, like it makes me ask, how dare you? They are practicing their own pedophilia inside paradise. You are inside gutter. Tomorrow you will say colonial masters. They didn't tie your hand to practice it. They created it, yes, but they didn't obligate you. They didn't tie your hand to practice it. But you are there. The crumble money you have inside your gutter Africa, you are there joining them to see. You will suffer. I've told you. As long as you raped me above 30 times in that your black Africa, then I'm in this Western world. You are joining them directly and indirectly from afar and near, continuously, mentally, emotionally, psychologically, sexually, financially abusing me. See today, you may not know peace now, no freedom for you. You must fix this earth. I've told you before, people in the other of my video, the same way that your colonial masters have smear campaigns, slaves, psychopath, pedophiles, morons working for them on the streets, in the buses, behind walls, social media, and everywhere. They have them as white, Arabic, Asiatic, their own bloodline children, are not slaves to them because you blacks permitted them. You didn't stop them, you didn't oppose them. Then they also have you blacks as usual as their slaves and smear campaigns too. Then you blacks that want to continue to accuse colonization, you now also have black people, black on black crimes as your smear campaign and pedophile manipulating slaves, and also the children of your colonizers, white, Arabic, and Asiatic children, also your slaves and smear campaign. So if I ever hear you motherfuckers stop colonization, you know me, I'm whooping your motherfuckers. I'm whooping you till I die. You are not different. You now practice colonization in reverse. In front of everybody's eye and your own eyes, you are doing the same thing, and you are still having the audacity to want to be calling name and accusing colonization. You will die in your gutter pit hole. You will continue to build those mansions, ride your Ferrari, your Jaguar, your Lamborghini inside that pit, that gutter, that stench, that foul stench. You will perish there unless you repair this earth. Me, I'm done with you. I don't have any problem with you. Same with your black hoods worldwide. All of you, when you catch us one small money, especially the so-called celebrity amongst you in your diaspora black neighborhood, you will run, leave the trench. You run and leave the project homes. You will run and leave the hoods. See, you can leave the hood, but the hoods can never leave you, because you can't leave the hood physically as a person. And now you are now maybe 20 or 15% of the people living in the suburbs where your colonial masters live, people that your ancestors to, that are still controlling you. That's the disrespect to your ancestral blood presence. You will still leave the hood. You will go to the suburbs. You will still be joining them to practice pedophilia with the money that you now have, little money that you are permitted to have. You see, you can leave the hood, but the hood will never leave you. You are still hood. You are still useless, just like your black Africans, your brothers and sisters in that dirty Africa. So with this being said, I want you to continue to know, all of you, my happiness, my joy, my peace of mind. You can't touch it. It's not today you started it. When I was in Africa, go back to where I went to school. At least 5,000 to 10,000 people, students, were in that mighty school where I went to. You announced there that I was dead. People saw me on the street. It's been long you've always wanted to kill me. I'm saying all of this because this particular part is for you, Lisa, and everybody like Lisa that have ears, that we hear. They don't give a fuck about me. You see those pedo-bomb pussy elites ruling everybody on the surface of this land. They don't give a fuck about you. Talk about me. They want to kill me right from time. Talk less of you. I can't speak the truth freely like I do. Talk less of you that can't whoop every motherfucker, white, Arabic, Asiatic, black, irrespective of their race like I do. They have it's been long they have been on my case. It's been long they gave me this fame of raping, abusing, assaulting, molesting, humiliating me. It's been a long time coming. In that Africa, where I was raped above 30, they announced in my school that I was dead. People were seeing me in markets, on the street, they were running. People were calling my phone. Hello, please can I talk to Adora? I'm saying, this is Adora. Oh, it's a lie. They told us she's dead. Everybody are crying. It's quiet. I said, are you mad? What is wrong with? I said, this is Adora. They'll say, no, they told us you are dead. Please, can you pass it to the real Adora? I said, what is your problem? It's me that is talking to you on phone. I had to leave my house, go back to my college where I went to school, to go and present myself from the gate. Immediately I entered the gate, everybody were running. People were running enter skater. They thought spirits. It was when I met my kitchen woman, my cook, that cook for the hostelers, the boarders in that school. When she saw me, she embraced me, she started laughing. I was like, Mommy, why are you laughing? She said, they've announced from the whole school that you are dead though. I told them that they are sick, that they are stupid people, that you are not dead, that you are living your best life like you should. I said, Mommy, are you seeing what is happening? Everybody is saying I'm dead. She was like, no, mind them. I tell these mumu people, say you never don't talk in my face. Hello, don't talk this, don't mind these mumu people. Them say you don't die. I tell them, say not lie. This is how she usually talks. She was like, my pikin, these useless people now, so then they carry rumor. Just they lie up and down. Say you don't die. I tell all of them, say they be fool. Say make them go look for what to do with their time. I was crying. She told me, weep your tears away. Wow, I said, you don't know what has been happening. When people see me on the road, they are running, calling me spirit that I'm dead. That was in Africa. That was in Africa. And you also put me on the street as a child to hawk everything hawking up before the age of 9, while I was being raped, abused, and assaulted. Like I'm on the street now, above 30 times. Rape, abuses, and assault before I left that the same Africa. I came to your Western world now, in Italy, in Paris, in Germany. People have been telling me, jump in front of the bus and the train. They told it to me multiple times while you were putting me on the street, even using my own family member to put me in hunger abuse, drive me out of the house. I will be on the street, in the garden with sexy sex addicts as a teenager in Italy. I can't count how many times rape, sexual abuses, and assault I faced there. Why people in that Italy told me multiple times to jump in front of buses and train. I go to Paris, the same thing. Jump in front of bus and train. In Berlin, that I just lived 1 year and 9 months here now, they did the same thing again. I should jump. See, your children will die in front of train and buses. See, boss, you see those your evil children that you betted egoistically, that didn't ask you to bet them. Train, car, bus, bicycle, skateboard, everything on this earth will crush their brain so that they will not grow up and go and intoxicate other innocent children in the future. All of you involved in this shit, see, I don't give a fuck. I don't have any apology for nobody. See, before I open my mouth, I'm always sure of what I say. If I, Adora, ever apologize for anything I've ever said anything I've ever said on the surface of this earth, may my grace be taken away from me. And you know it can never happen. Me, I'm a grace in person, grande. I'm aging on this earth in front of your eyes, backward. And no motherfucker can approach my peace of mind, my celibacy, my child freeness, my pet freeness, my independence, my freedom. Nobody can come near it. You say you are pedophiles, you have powers of manipulation. I'm sticking it in December. I will clock it 2 years in my head. March, I will re-officialize it. Reciprocated politeness is no emotion, with no emotions attached. It's what we are sharing. I'm nobody's mommy. I've been there for all of you. 30 years. I was your friend, your brother, your sister, your lover, your uncle, your auntie, your therapist, your healer. What if I'm dead by now? There are people that they rape once, they commit suicide. I'm carrying above 30 times rape from men, women, and even your children grabbing my ass and my breast a couple of months ago. Yeah. And I'm still alive. And you will think, you bunch of evil human race. The audacity. For real, the audacity. Well, let me just go straight. So, the reason why I'm saying all this for you, Lisa, and everybody that have me, they don't give a fuck about me. It's been long they wanted me dead. It's been long they want me dead. I'm still alive. So talk like I've been whooping their ass since I was a child. Now, let me tell you the story I was going to tell you before they told you to leave the stand at Ikea today because they did not want me to. I was a child. I think around the age of 9 or so. Yeah, I think around the age of 9 or so. I remember starting to tell this story around the age of 9 or so. So you told me this girl is at Ikea today. I just asked her, I just wanted to have a little conversation before the security guards at the Ikea to come and open my locker for me where I kept my things, because actually I know a lot of people were with their phone pressing the button of my locker so that the wrong code will enter and then my locker will get blocked. So I did my own part, and I knew that the pedophiles behind me were behind it. And you people with your pedo devices, you lock my thoughts, you even lock how much I wash my pussy, how much I wash my house, how much I bathe, what I eat, what I drink. So if somebody don't tell you you are all mentally unstable, you don't know. So you will think I, Adora, I will be aware, and carry your dog on that side. You will think I, Adora, I will be aware that you are all mentally unstable human beings, and I will be a fool after surviving you for 30 years to permit you to my space again. We are not worried that you don't come into my space and watch your money. I'm not your therapist. I'm not looking for you. Your pedo lies, your pedo infatuation that you put together through calculating how much I wash my pussy, my house, what I eat, what I drink, what I wear on a daily basis. What I, Adora, I'm not doing to any of you. I'm not done to any of you. You are doing it to me with your pedo devices. And I am aware. Even when I was not aware, it didn't prevail. Talk less of now that I am more than aware. With above 30 times rape, sexual abuse, and assault from men, women, or white, Arabic, Asiatic, blacks, from your Africa to your Western world, I am aware now that this is what you have been doing to me for the past 30 years. So if you know that I'm aware, what makes you think I will be a fool again? Like you called me to open my space for you. For what? For what? I'm asking you people for what? I'm just telling you people this because you don't know who the motherfucker you have touched. My name, you must leave it alone. Anything that concerns me, you must remove it from your pedo brains and your pedo lies, your pedo infatuations of calculating what I eat, drink, and wear. So back to you, Lisa. I was coming towards this girl today to come and tell her what I'm about to say here. If you have the opportunity to see it in any of your social media, you see it, because I know this thing I'm about to say is a very, very big amount of truth that a lot of your pedo elites controlling all of you will not want you to hear. They can start muting it now. They'll say, oh, she's cussing, she's insulting, so we have to mute it. Children are listening. It's a lie. First of all, I don't give a fuck about your children. I gave a fuck 30 years ago. Even your children have grabbed my breast and my ass here, so we are done. I detest your children like I detest you. I don't care if you are uncomfortable hearing what I'm saying. I've given you my love, my life, my heart for 30 years. Is that not enough? You want to still come and be pushing your children on me for what? They're joining you to doggy and missionary. Exactly, the audacity of egoism. Anyway, what I was going to tell you, because she told me, this Lisa told me she's reading criminology, law, criminology. I was happy because the way she told it to me, I felt how proud she was in what she's studying, and which is how every normal human being is supposed to be. As a person, you are supposed to be proud of who you are. You're supposed to be proud of your truth. You are supposed to be proud of the fact that another person's philosophy is not what you are using to validate yourself. You are supposed to be proud of the fact that you are a human being, like the pedophiles that created your pedophilia called pandemic that you are all practicing. So when she told me that she's actually studying criminology and that she's very, very happy, it's exciting. The way she was telling it to me, I was just excited as if, the way I've always been, as if, a mother gathering the hen all the time, like I was to your human being. I was still excited for her, but from outside my boundary as always. But I was really excited for her. And I was like, really, I even told her that I like that there is a kind of certain joy that she gave me, the way she told me what she's studying and how she told it to me. It was it's very, very pleasing to my heart, Then the security man came and we went to open my locker. So when I finished doing everything I was doing, I said, I have to tell this girl the truth, because she has this kind of energy to live a good life, and she merits to live a better life than that criminology. You know why? Your entire human race is criminal. I don't care what you are. See, I don't give a fuck about what anybody has to say. I adore. I'm telling you, your entire human race is a lie. Your entire human race is a lie. See, I was about to go and tell that girl, Lisa, that remove your hand from that place you are putting your hand. You can't save nobody because they can't be saved. There are people that want to be saved, that needs to be saved, but they can't be. See, I was going to tell her that they can make you even become the biggest criminology on this earth. They will give you accolades, they will give you applause, they will give you titles, they will give you degrees. Your name will be known around the whole world. Everything is facade, acting. Your human race is a lie. They will put your name around the whole newspaper of the world. All of them is just to show off for nothing. They can even make you cure. They can even make you win a criminal case. Put your name everywhere. That criminal, you will see the criminal being put down. You will see the criminal in court. You will see the criminal enter prison. You will see the criminal in handcuffs, in chains. The moment you turn back, in your happiness that yes, you are a criminologist, you have fought for justice. See, there are people in places high there, in evil places that you can't see, controlling both your religious, political, entertainment industry. All of them are industries. They are fighting high places, unseen, controlling everything. When if that criminal happens to have connections attached to those high-profile pedo elites, when you are happy with your name reigning everywhere that you are the biggest criminologist, the moment you turn your back, that criminal in chains and in prison will be out. See, this thing I'm saying right now, and people can kill me for it, I'm aware. I've worked in the immigration office. I have had people bluntly tell me, Adora, you know too much. Be careful. People can take you down. I told her, I said, they can't do nothing. You can be the biggest criminologist on this earth, crime fighter of this earth. Your name will be roaming the entire earth. People will chant praises to your name like you are a god. You will see the criminals that you are executing and taking down, having chains in their hand, handcuffs in their hand. They will take them to prison. You will see with your eye. You will see them enter that prison. You will see the documentation of that criminal from the beginning to the ending. The moment you are turning your back like this, they release that criminal. If the criminal has any affiliation or connection with your higher unseen pedophilic elite who created and who has been keeping this pedophilia called pandemic intact from generations to generation, and all those pedo elites ruling the world, if that criminal is affiliated to them or has any connection with them, the moment you, the biggest criminologist and crime fighter, turns your back and you are happy that you have fought for justice, you have fought justice for human race, they will release that motherfucker. They will give that motherfucker a new entire identity. That motherfucker will leave that city or leave that country to another new country entirely, with new passport, new name, new haircut. They can even go as far as using plastic surgery to touch that motherfucker's face, that the person will no longer be recognizable. The thumbprint of that person, they will use their technology in high places to change it as well. Mbatos. Hey, Adora. See, you see the truth I'm spilling today. Even if I die this moment, I will die the happiest person on this earth. You can't shut me up. I don't have any crime you can hold me with. I'm not like your fellow human beings that can't speak out. See, I've seen police, I've seen crime fighters in high places that wants to talk, that wants to do more down, but they can't because they are all controlled. They've sworn oaths. They are policies, they are crime fighters, there are people on this earth that are crime fighters, that are into your justice, so-called law enforcement agency, that knows a lot of truth that they would have been able to fight for. But because they are controlled by the same pedophiles talking about in high places. They can't do nothing. They are limited to what they can do. But I still appreciate them because they still do the little they can, their own little way, and move on. There are a lot of you, I'm aware, that don't even want to be affiliated with this pedophilia, but you cannot be affiliated. You must be affiliated for them because they have one crime or the other they are holding against you, against your family. They have one thing they have used to lock you down, that anything they tell you to do is what you will be doing, whether you like it or not. And this thing, it breaks my heart a lot. Even if I'm no longer affiliated with you human beings, mentally, emotionally, psychologically, energetically, spiritually, I will never be affiliated with you, but it still angers me. This is why I'm speaking this truth, that even if I die this moment, I will die divinely. I will die like the divine queen, one and only that has ever existed this earth and that will ever exist, that I am. I will die like that. I don't give a fuck. You see this chicken skin? You can kill it, but you can never kill my truth. You can never kill my spirit. You can never kill my soul. You can never kill my name, Adora, from the surface of this earth. You should know me by now. So, my sister Lisa, remove your hand from there if you can hear me. Don't waste your energy on people that cannot be saved. This is 2024. You have a lot of beautiful things you can do with your life. This also goes for people that are always, oh, this pedo brigade, Obama, Trump, Elon Musk, they are thieves. Okay, you know they are thieves. You know they are evil. But yet they mechanized pedophilia. They and their cohorts mechanized pedophilia and called it pandemic and gave it to you. You joined them to practice it. What are you? No, you people should answer yourself. What are you? You are the stupid slave thieves for them. They are the higher, miserable pedophilic thieves. Then you are the lower, miserable pedophilic slave thieves for them. You are not different. You don't own yourself. They own you just like they are miserable, evil, pedophilic power own them. They are owned by controlled by their pedophilic powers. Why? The same way they control you people under them. You are all pedophilic, I don't know, mentally damaged human race in a circus. This is what you are. So Lisa and everybody like Lisa, let me be quick with this. Remove your hand from there. Leave your human race. See, there is nothing you can do. You can be the greatest criminologist, the crime fighter of this earth. You will put people in prison, people in high places. They will send other people to release them, give them new identities, new passport, even use plastic. So one thing or the other, change their entire identity, send them to another country to go and live all over again like a newborn person. Why you will be there thinking you are really fighting crime? This is a crime head. Your entire head is crime itself. Your entire head is lie itself. Your entire head is evil itself. Your entire head is wickedness. Your entire head is doomness itself. Devils in persons is what they are. Remove your hand. Look for something else to read. That your enthusiasm that you showed me today, please bestow it. Focus it on something else. You are trying to save people that can never be saved. Now, let me tell you the quick story. I hope I'm able to say it real quick because I need to go and look for where to pee and then a whole meal, mbatosu, a whole meal. I need to go and look for where to pee. Because now me, I'm the type of person that tell people to do the right thing. Then you are making me to be peeing on the street. I'm talking, you have one mamone rejected pedophile laughing because they are hearing me say, I want to go and pee. I'm looking for where to pee. This bunch of rejected colonial masters, privileged nobodies, they will control you blacks mentality. You permitted them. You see these adult babies that wear pampers. All these ones, these men, they need jeans, strings, and bras. This one, they are not men enough. I'm talking, they are laughing. I don't know what is funny. But you blacks, you will continue to suffer. Ancestors. Did you say ancestors? You will suffer on that day. You don't have freedom unless you repair this earth. Well, like I was saying, listen, let me tell you a real quick story. You and anybody that is hearing me. So there was this man that was a wheelbarrow pusher. Okay, I've been telling this story since I was at least, I don't know, maybe from 9 years old or 10, but I know it was around my junior high school. I just finished primary school, and I used to have a lot of especially my granny. She was saying, "You know too much." Sometimes when they would just call any politician name around me, I would just whoop the politician with one insult like this. I say, "Shh, you know too much." Adora, shh. I said, "No, can't you see this person is like this, like this, like this?" It's speaking. So there was this wheelbarrow pusher. Okay, if you go to your ancestor land, Africa, where you have wheelbarrow pusher, this is people that go to big market square to push wheelbarrow, and a lot of these wheelbarrow people were sexually assaulting me as well when I was a child, hawking on the streets. But this one did not. This is another different person, wheelbarrow pusher. So he moved from having one wheelbarrow that he used to carry load from place to place, maybe bags for people. They will give him money. He will take it to their doorstep or to their bus stop. Then they will pay him money. Maybe if it's too heavy. That is what wheelbarrow pusher is. You use your dictionary. Anyway, this wheelbarrow pusher man moved from having one wheelbarrow to two wheelbarrow because he was good at the business. He saved money. He bought another wheelbarrow. From two wheelbarrow, he had 5 wheelbarrow. Then he started employing people to have wheelbarrow like him. Then from wheelbarrow, he started buying truck to carry load from place to place. And then when he will find out that any of his worker is a very, very good, independent person, instead of continuously having these workers under him, working as his workers, what was this man doing? He started helping them. You know, instead of giving somebody fish to eat, you teach them how to fish. This is why me, all my life, when I see people progressing, doing things that I'm not doing, I know myself, I know my grace. I know that if I want to do that thing, it can take me 1 minute, but it can take other people 1 month, 1 year to do it. So when I'm seeing them do it and they are progressing at doing it, I'm the happiest person. You know why? Minus one problem for me, because all my life I used to, no more, since March 2023, I put a stop to that rubbish. I used to suffer on behalf of human beings that I don't know. So the same man was like that. Instead of continuously having these workers under him, he started permitting them to have their own business. He will even teach them how to open the business, where to go and start from, where to buy their own truck, their own wheelbarrow, their own little stuff to start up their own independent business. He was helping everybody in the city, in the town where he was. His name began to reign. This is a person that made his money with honesty by his own self. So when the city and the town saw how positive and helpful the man was, everybody wanted to invest in him. Everybody wanted to make him become like their leader. They were like, okay, you need to go into politics. So, if you go into politics, you are going to vote for you, fight for you. Anybody that will make you not to go, that person will go down or fight for you. So they gave him courage, and he also candidated as a political candidate in that city. And to tell you the truth, he won because everybody stood by him. Everybody knew he was an honest person. People could testify, like what I just testified, how he has been helping people. But the truth is, this is where you don't judge a book with its cover, comes in. When he finally won that election and got to the position where he was going to sit on that chair, that is when he knew that you can never judge a book with its cover. That is when he knew that there are powers controlling everybody sitting on those political chairs. Babos. Now the entire city and his people are waiting for him to help them live a better life as their leader. But when that leader got to that leader chair to sit on it, they told him, hello, wait there. This is not how it works. Now your people have elected you for the chair. We are going to let you know that we are the ones that will first permit you to sit on it. And then what we tell you to do while sitting on that chair is what you are going to be doing. First of all, they gave him all the luxurious welcome. He You have a bank account in Swiss. You're going to have houses in Swiss, in London, in America, in Europe, anywhere you want. Your children will fly first class. They will eat in 5-star restaurants. They will travel worldwide in first class privileges, everything they want. They will go to the best schools, the best university, Cambridge, Oxford, everything. They will have access to everything. But what we tell you to do on that chair, you must do it. If you do otherwise, do you know what they told him? They say, we will eliminate your entire bloodline to your cousins, your niece, and every generation that will ever step foot on this earth. We will eliminate them in 1 second. It doesn't matter where they are, whether they are in this Africa, whether they're in this Europe, whether they're in this America, whether they're in this Asia, anywhere your bloodline is. One phone call we will make. Our people worldwide, they will eliminate your entire bloodline. But see, when that man finally sat on, because at that point you don't have choice. Now you know their secrets. Now that you know their secrets, you can't say you want to retreat and say, oh, you don't want it again. They will still kill you. Because now you know their secrets. You know how their things work behind doors. He sat on the chair, did not have a choice. It's people that voted him there, waiting for him to carry everybody along. He couldn't. He abandoned them. This is how a noble person from the heart, with pure honesty from birth, became one of the politicians and leaders they started calling. They are all the same. They promise you one thing, when they get to the position and sit on that chair, they do another. See, you people, you don't know the people ruling the people that you are voting in. This is why you see me. You see the shadow of my sheets. Can never leave my house and stand up and say, I'm going to stay on a line to sign one paper and put in one ballot box. For who? For what? Am I crazy? Do I look like I have time to waste? I prefer to be in one shop, one restaurant or the other, working as a waitress, collecting my 14-15 euro per hours, or if it's my half day, I'm at home, sleeping, resting, cooking the best food for me, myself, and I as the celebrate, child-free, pet-free, friend-free motherfucker that I am, than for me to go and vote. There is nobody on this earth I can vote for. No one person. This is where when people talk about, oh, you should be a politician, I reject that shit. I can never be a leader to nobody. I'm a boss to myself alone. I can't be a boss of nobody. I can never own anything and have people under me. For what? I don't want that kind of energetical responsibility. I don't need that kind of thing. When that man sat on that chair, he forgot his people. Not because he became evil, because of the powers in high places controlling that chair that he was voted into by his people. So let me tell you, these are the same powers, the same pedophilic evil powers controlling those pedophilic rich and miserable are the ones controlling the poor and miserable. Because the same way you have rich and miserable on this earth, into this pedophilia stalker game, you have the poor and miserable. One sound, one band of miserability. You see that man now that became the city and people wanted him to become, but could not do what he promised and what he wanted to do, like the genuinely honest person everybody knew him to be. Because of what? Those pedophilic elites, like the ones controlling this earth with this pedophilia called pandemic. Huh? They will be the one controlling every of the crime you would think you are fighting. My sister, don't waste your time. Do something better with your life. We all now know that there are people up there superiorly damaged. You, now that you know, like you have these pedophiles in high places, don't come near me. You, now that you know you have these pedophiles in religious places, in your church. You see, I'm also an evidence of what I'm saying. The above 30 times rape, sexual abuse, and assault I'm talking about is from white, Arabic, Asiatic, and black, men and women. Of all religions, I have survived all of you around. I'm not even joking. This is not a story I was told. You have children. You have people having the audacity to tell people how to dress. Oh, cover your body. If not, you are attracting pedophiles. So you are giving rights to these pedophiles to be doing what they are doing by telling people to cover their body when there are children being raped in churches, in Buddhist English centers, in mosque, behind doors, 24 hours a day. And I'm a survivor of what I'm saying. When you have even full-grown adults being molested and raped inside religious places that can't speak up about it, talk less of children, because of shame and humiliation. Or if I speak out, they will mock me. If I speak out, they will laugh at me. You thought you were going to do that to me and go free. I'm not that type of person. I've been using my story to heal people since I was a child. You thought when you do all these things to me, especially your titty pedophile gang that you used to stalk my space 24 hours a day, and the rest of your pedophile group, you thought I was never going to say anything. Or when you sent your 10-11 policies to rape me, white Arabic Asiatic 10-11 policies in conjunction with a black lady in uniforms and guns, you told those motherfuckers, I've told the word before, you told them if she overreacts, shoot her down. We will tell her she couldn't survive the pandemic. It was the peak of pandemic here a couple of years ago. Oh, she couldn't survive it. She was over traumatized. She was depressed. She used knife. She was trying to use knife to hit. I'm even aware that some of your police people then said can even use the knife to choke themselves. They will say I choke them knife. As I'm talking now in my bag here, I always have little knife, little spoon. As the homeless person you have been making me since I was a child, with the fame of being predated, stalked, abused, molested, and raped on routine for the past 30 years. Because if I had reacted, they will shoot me, like I said in one of my songs. And if I had stood for my right, they would have shot me and claimed it was self-defense and that I was wrong. And then my name would be trending on your news and telly with my obituary saying Adora Law couldn't survive the pandemic. You mean your pedophilic rapist killer pandemic? You sent them. Then when they couldn't kill me because I told myself, Adora, you have to be still, because you will need this mouth and your body to expose these motherfuckers the worst way for the rest of your life while you age gracefully in front of them. I laid on that bed like I stood in that bus stop being raped, abused, and assaulted by your Western world polices. And your FBI, your CIA, now they have legalized 11 years will be involved in your pedophilia. They are now rubbing shoulder with their Didi. The Didi dog fucker, child fucker in Dubai. The Muslim pigs, fucking children and dogs. They now rub shoulder with each other. When you say you are FBI and CIA. If I had stood my right, they would have shot me dead. But I didn't react. For me to be able to expose you today, there is nothing you can do to me. I've told you the only quack power you have is your financial assault power. All the money that these people are sending me from Berlin till today, that if I'm able to eat and drink, since January this year, last year, I'm not sure I worked up to 4 or 5 months all put together. Not more than 5 months all put together, I worked in the whole of last year. This year, 2024, I didn't work at all. The last place I worked, they paid me till the ending of January. That pedophile hotel where I was working with them, were co-designed by Chanel. Just imagine the disrespect to all of yourselves. They paid me till the ending of January. From then till April, I worked 2 weeks in the last place of work where the idiots told me if I can't work faz do canis in this situazione abatate do master the company vacant, that if I can't work in this situation of my house being touched, I have to leave the company. So from January to April, no work. I worked only in that April, 2 weeks or so, then 3 days in May. For the whole of this year, a home. You say you made me billionaire. You say you made me ghost billionaire, like the ghost pedophiles that are in relationship with their mother, claiming they've been in relationship with me, or my exes, Like the ghost pedophiles that you are sending around, pedophiling your children, that will be fucking you, your children, and your bloodline, thinking I'm the one they are pedo infatuating with. It's not me. You see, your ghost word, your ghost lies, your ghost infatuation, your ghost sexism, your ghost everything that you are ghosting yourself, and your ghost billionaire you made yourself. We shall see. The money that they are sending me from Berlin now, I will return that money, because we made an agreement. I'm going to repay it back, and then me on my own way. I thought I was going to have a job from July ending or 1st of August in that Berlin, because I wanted to buy a washing machine and a dryer and a oven for people there and myself, because I thought that was a place I was going to continuously, even if I live in another city, I will continuously go there for summer, even if it's 4 days in the summer, 3 days in the summer, it doesn't matter. You seize my job, you put me on financial abuse while stalking my space with DD pedophiles. Porn, pussy, rapist, dog fucker, child fucker did this. You stalked my space continuously for the past 30 years plus on this earth. You have been stalking my space. Till this very moment, you are still doing it. You are still doing it. Then you have the ones that they say they are fans. You cannot be my fan. I cannot be sexually abused, assaulted, molested, raped for the past 30 years plus. I don't care if you are inspired by my story or stay away from me. I'm not your fan. I'm not your celebrity. Go and do that with your celebs. I can never be a celebrity of being used, abused, and molested since babyhood for my entire 30-something years. I reject that kind of nonsense. Far away from me. The money that these people are sending now, I will return it back. And I will also want to tell them thank you my own way. That one is my own personal thing. I don't even need to be saying this even online. Even if I know you are reading my thoughts, you read my thoughts. Even when I was homeless, I would go inside the bush to go and bathe. You pedophiles, you will send your pedo slaves to be using far camera to video me in the bush. Pain, washing my pussy and bathing. A home me Adora. We shall see. So now I'm taking my things. As you can see, I'm taking my things like I showed you before. I'm in this place in Sweden, in Malmo here. It's called home. It's a very amazing place, and any motherfucker that will come near me here, you must know that I'm not your mommy. Your pedo lies and your pedo infatuations that you are lying about, my name, you must remove it from your mouth. So today, as I was passing, because I'm actually looking at the little place, amazing, very calm, peace of mind. I sleep by the beach side or by the lake side here. I don't know if it's to call it lake or beach. I don't know what it is. Tomorrow morning, I'm going to take a picture and use it as the background of this video. I will update it tomorrow. So, as I was coming out today from where I slept, this is where I slept yesterday. That area, you see, that is water. Everywhere there is water. Yeah, so I slept in front of this place down there. So here, around here, actually, let me go and show you the gym. You see the gym? That is the name there. Friskies is the name of the gym. Yeah, let me be showing you people so that you will see where they hold me. You will reduce me to this amount where you are the one doing it to me. On routine 30 years plus, you will put a homie in hunger abuse, food abuse, homelessness abuse. Then you will now flood my space and my life with stalker, predator, rapist men and women. A homie to be raping and molesting me since I was 1 year old plus. That's it. Now you are still flooding my space with stalker predators. But let a motherfucker try me. I'm waiting for my scapegoat. 2024. At least let me have one person for a lesson for the rest of them. So, actually, let me see if I have the order of my phone. I don't know if you can see the boats there. So that I wanted to put water and put a lighter. Let me see if I have my other phone here. Let me put lights. Anyway, tomorrow you will see. They put all the lights. because they know what they are doing. Anyway, I don't give a fuck, as they know I don't know anybody, so does the shadow of my shit. So this is where I actually slept, at the other side, down there, over there. I slept there last night, the other night as well. So this is the gym, because I've gone around, I've walked around a little bit, I've seen how the place is. So if I'm looking for a house, whether to rent, I would like to rent it in this area so that I can know the area very, very well. And then it will also help me to decide where I'm going to buy my house, because me, I'm aging in this city. In this country is where I die. My old age here, because I'm seeing for the first time for the past 30 years plus of my life, where not everybody in the place are involved in your pedophilia. So you can't take that away from me. Anyway, so this is the Frisky, the gym. I have my card already today. I haven't registered yet because I don't have money. Like I said, the money they sent from Berlin to me, Dame Irina, plus the last one Zia Aneta gave me is what I've been using to survive. So Dame Irina has been the one sending me money that I'm going to return back in the future. So I don't have access to carry in the house yet, because even if I even tell them to send me so money, they send me money and I carry a house, it doesn't make sense if I don't have a job. So I'm going to get an apartment when I have a job, so that at the ending of that month I will have little money to send back to them to pay the debts that have been accumulating because of you wicked human race. Anyway, I haven't also registered here yet because it's not like I have money. So let me be showing you the evidence of everything. So this is my Frisky card. Yeah, so this is my Frisky card. They gave it to me today. I still have my Mark Fit in Berlin that I have not finished paying the debt because of you people. Anyway, this is an amazing gym. They also have a yoga section, they have pilates, they have classes that I have to register with the app, so that if I'm going to come, they'll put me among people that will come. So this is the gym, just to show you. Yes. So from so that people will not start lying on my head and say, oh, she has money. I am on the street. Today I ate once. I had biscuits and one bread in the morning. Then I went to IKEA to eat a meatballs. You will put me on those routine. You will say you are testing me with stalker predator rapist in my life for the past 30-something years. Above 30 times raped from men and women of all races. Me, I don't know what you are going to use to justify this, but you see this exposing, I will continue to expose you. Send your motherfuckers to come and try me. Nobody's saying you shouldn't play your pedophile game. What I'm saying is, don't involve me or anything that concerns me in it. So let me show you who I'm going to be sleeping tonight. I don't want the video to be longer than this again because it's already 1 hour. Let me put my Frisky card back. Tomorrow I'll go and download my... I can't even bait now or anything, but I don't want to because... I don't want to. But let me just pee. So that at least I will evade peeing on the street, because I'm the one always standing by these things. If you have like people that don't bathe, they stink and smell, you go to a burger, chemical, or your fast food, you eat 10 euro, restaurant you eat 30 euro, fine dining you eat 70 and 100 euro, yet your personal hygiene stink like shit. So we even have 3-4 bedroom around it, they don't bathe. If you are on the street, you don't have opportunity to bathe, or you don't know how to even help yourself on the street, it's different. It's not when you have opportunities like now, okay, there's opportunity for me to pee here. I just remembered, so I'm going to pee here so I don't pee on the streets. A lot of you don't mind, you don't do anyway. Let me mind my business. So as I'm saying, you pedophiles, your pedo dog fucking diddies, stalker predators, you Muslim that are the diddies, that your life is in fucking children and marrying 9-10 years old children like they do in the America. Now that 11 years old is involved in this your pedophilia, you are not rubbing shoulder. You see, you did this. You Arab Amon Ales Buddha, all of you, Oma. There is another one they also call the Zeus. There's another one they also call. I saw baddies today. There's another one they say they also call. Anna, there's another one. They also, you see all of you put together. Eh? If one of you don't go down this time, you will never know to respect my name. You must learn to know that my life is none of your business. When you eat, when you all drink, what you wear or what you do with your lives, I don't calculate it. You are not even that relevant for me to give a fuck about your existence. Talk less of how I want to be calculating with your pedophile games what you do. You must equally not do it to me in return. Anyway, so I just opened the door, you can see. So they told me to read it today. It's showing. It's supposed to. Well, if it doesn't open, you can see I did it. This one. Okay. I don't know. They set it to 24 o'clock. Okay. It didn't work, so I want to go and look for where to pee because it did not work and I can't. Anyway, I've showed you around where I slept. When I wake up tomorrow morning, I will take a picture of where I actually slept and use it as the, you can't see anything again, and use it as the screenshot of this video. So with this being said, let me look for where to pee because as you can see the card did not work. Something told me yesterday, look at one predator car now is here. See, these things you people are doing, I will watch for the next 59 years, as the celibate, child-free, pet-free divinity that I am. Your children, they will be predated by men and women with STDs, bad breaths, herpes, gonorrhea, syphilis. They will fuck your children in the morning, afternoon, night. Even your brothers, your sisters, your neighbors, your uncles, your aunties, your grannies, your babysitters, all they will fuck your children. Like they're already doing this. It's all of you. Shit, your blood like I'm telling you. You see, I'm saying this, I'm smiling because I know that every word that comes out from my mouth is divine verification of who the motherfucking divinity I am. You don't fuck around with me and go free. Your children, your bloodline, especially with those Didi gang, they have to buy those Muslim pedo dog fucker, child fucker, like they're doing their Vatican too. Those two groups, you are the biggest hypocrites on this earth. You will suffer. Continue. Well, with this being said, like I said, I'm going to look for where to pee because the gym, as you can see, the card did not work. Maybe I would have tested because something told me today to test it and see that it works. Because they gave me 2 weeks, what do they call it, trial period. So since I'm going to be trying for 2 weeks, I said no problem. I will look for how to. If it doesn't work, we'll see. But as it's not working tomorrow, I'll go and rectify it. In the meantime, you see this divinity, I remain celibate, child-free, pet-free, even friend-free for the rest of my life. You have 8 billion people on the surface of this earth. Go to them. I'm nobody's mother. I can't replace your mother. I don't want to be a replacement to your delulu, dusty, pedophile mothers. None of you fell from the surface of this sky. You were bettered by a pussy or a woman that has pussy like me, and I am not that woman. You will die alone, or you will die with your useless mothers, or you will die with useless women like your mothers. I am, and I'm not, and I'm none of them. But if you want to fuck around, talk to me direct. Otherwise, in the corners where your destiny of miserability is, you will continue to pedo talk. You will pedo lie. You will pedo infatuate. You will pedo everything for the rest of your lives. Away in woes and rejection and dejection for nothing. Even in your graves, you will continue to be rejected by life itself. Fuck around and find out. 59 more years to come.